Up above the world so high.
Well, happy new year, folks, and here we are playing the new games of the year, and we're going to continue Isaac's story, and unfortunately it's fucking Dead Space 3. I hate this loading sequence, I really do. So let's make sure everything's the way I want it, and there it is. Yep, I want that on. Yep, I want that on. I want that up a little fraction. Let's have a look at the control. Oh, right, okay, so it's all sorted for that. Sure, no, I want to fucking save the changes. Visuals, just make sure everything's the way I wanted. Yep, brilliant. Game settings, vibration, aiming, classic, I want that on. And skip tutorials because we know how to use. No, actually, I'll leave them on. This is like the only thing that kept Dead Space 3 okay was the co-op side, which I'm not doing co-op. Oh, I've got a new game plus. Oh, cool. What's this? How have I got a new game plus? Ah, right, okay, classic. Right, okay. Oh, this extra shit. But you'll see why this game was completely different compared to Dead Space 1 and 2. No, I'm going to put it as casual, because I genuinely cannot remember this game. I can't remember it.
It all started 300 years ago with the discovery of the Black Marker, an alien artifact found under the old Gulf of Mexico on Earth. It seemed to hold the promise of limitless energy, until it produced dementia, insanity, and a twisted life after death known as necromorphs. The details of the original Black Marker disaster were buried in cover-ups and conspiracies, but not before an entire religion could be launched in the name of one of its researchers, Michael Altman. His questionable death turned him into a martyr, and Unitology was born. To this day, it thrives, a secretive organization that believes the markers are divine, and their plan for us, a glorious unity of mind, body, and spirit. Generations after the Black Marker disaster, mankind found himself going extinct from lack of resources. Desperate, he sought to replicate the Black Marker in an attempt to harness its limitless energies for himself. The records of this era are unclear, but we now know the replication was successful, but the cost too high. The marker copies were all buried, hidden in secret places across the universe where, to all our benefit, they might have stayed. But 200 years later, during an illegal mining operation on Aegis 7, the planet cracker USG Ishimura unearthed one of the forgotten copies, a red marker, and with it, the start of a new wave of marker infections. A key survivor of that incident was an engineer named Isaac Clarke. That marker spoke to him and left him with a gift, a mental blueprint of the marker itself. Isaac was captured and tortured by EarthGov, his mind harvested for the marker's secrets. The marker program was thus restarted, and a new one built on the populous Titan sprawl. The disaster quickly followed. He managed to escape, but just barely. There was nothing left but dust, just like Aegis 7. Since that time, the marker crisis has only deepened, and Isaac Clarke, his marker-touch mind still burning with the ability to build or destroy them, stays in hiding, determined to retreat from the markers and all they have wrought. But there is hope. A backwater ice ball of a planet, where 200 years ago, someone, somehow stopped a marker uprising in its tracks. A clue from the past that may save our future.
So just in case you forgot how what happened in Dead Space, let's just show you the first two games again. there's a few things that are wrong with Dead Space 3, in my opinion. By all means, is it a bad game? It's far beyond a bad game. It is a good game. But it suffers from the Resident Evil 6 syndrome, which is, right, take Dead Space 1, 2, okay? 1 and 2 is like, well, take 1, that is like Resident Evil 4 when they changed things up, and it was brilliant, it felt fresh. Resident Evil 5 added a few extra things, made it more actiony, but it was still good to play. And that's like Dead Space 2. In my opinion, that is the better one, Dead Space 2. Whereas Dead Space 3 falls under the Resident Evil 6, where it's like, holy shit, you aren't even trying now.
Alpha Niner, this is Whiskey 250. Come on. Alpha Niner, this is Whiskey 250. Serrano, do you read me?
Tim! Oh, thank God! Did you find it?
Find it. Doc, I'm not even sure what we're looking for.
Just follow the waypoint that sent you. I can't tell you anymore. Just get there. Do you hear me? You have to get there.
What?
Oh, it's lost.
What? Dang it.
And yeah, we don't start it as Isaac. So obviously we're back 200 years ago. But yeah, that it suffers from the Resident Evil 6 syndrome, where they have no idea what they've done. And this, I think, is a bug, right? Because look, right, when you're walking, okay, I can look about and that, but when I aim, I move faster. Which shouldn't happen when you think how bad it is. And one thing I've noticed, there is no subtitles. We need the subtitles on. And controls, I want that up a little bit high. There, that'll make it better for me. Yeah, that's better. So I'm just as well doing this.
You can do this.
Right, locate it. I'm pressing it and
You're a soldier, right? Right.
oh. So I'm just as well doing this because it's faster than doing my normal walk. Because it would take fucking forever to get there. So it looks like we're on Hoth, at least anyhow.
Oh no.
And it's still the same buttons as Run Good. And at least the
Hey Doc, I found it.
Good. Can you get inside?
It's all sealed up.
Look around. There must be a way.
And one thing I do like is at least it's not in the sense space.
Some ammunition.
Now where we were stuck in Nishimura and obviously the moon base. It's different like that. Have I got to shoot the glass? Okay, break the latch, okay. And we've got kinda zombies now. Not necromorphs, zombies.
Doc, found a way in.
Good. You're looking for a cylinder about half a meter long. Do you see it?
Ah!
At least the guns are good. I've got to give it that. That machine gun is a fucking good machine gun. But I've got a funny feeling that all share ammo. So they went for like an action style in Dead Space 3 compared to like the horror style of 1, where it's like, oh fuck no, we're going to scare you. And like going through 1 and 2 again. See, that way I remember all the jump scares, but they still got me. In this game, I hardly remember anything. Serious, I hardly remember anything in this game.
Got it. Doc, I got it.
You're as well jumping, mate.
Tim!
Okay. See, this is cool. This is like good gameplay, like something different. And I still don't know how they managed to fuck it up. Like I said, by all means, this isn't a bad game. It's just it's not a Dead Space game. Whereas Dead Space to me is horror, set in space. Oh, this is cool. I like this. And it looks like I've got aim for that, yeah. See, I like that. I think that is really cool action scenes, and this is a similar thing that I was saying about the Resident Evil 6 syndrome. It just does the exact same stuff, where it forgets its roots. When Resident Evil changed to the style it did in 4, they forgot a lot what made it scary and interesting, and I think that's what it is. Maybe I'll have a different opinion with this playthrough of Dead Space 3. Maybe I might enjoy it more. But we had to finish off Isaac's story. We've done 1 and 2. We've got to complete the trilogy.
Fine young soldiers, every one of them.
General Mahad, sir. Where's Dr. Serrano?
Earl Serrano, always the optimist.
Well, he said I should take this into the city. He said there's still time to stop it, sir. There's still time.
We lost control! And now, for the love of Earth and the sovereign colonies, we've got to do what's right. You love the Earth, son? Your mom and dad?
Yeah, yes, sir, of course.
Good. Glad to hear that.
And that just feels like a Call of Duty thing. It really does feel like a Call of Duty thing. Oh, data purged. What did he lose? What did he lose? I actually can't remember what he lost.
Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at
New Horizons Lunar Colony, 200 years later.
Playback, message 34.
Isaac, I know you're there. Come on, pick up the phone. Fine. Look, I just called to say I'm moving on. I have to. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Isaac, how could you let that chick go with a robot eye? How could you let her go? Oh, the legendary plasma cutter.
You Isaac Clarke?
Get the fuck off.
Answer me!
Tim,
Who the hell are you?
lift him up. Up.
I don't have a lot of time, so I want to make this brief. I understand you're something of an expert on markers. You created one,
I didn't make shit. Your government made me.
and you destroyed two, which is why we're here. We got a job for you.
No. No! I'm done with that. You find somebody else for your suicide mission.
We did, before we lost contact with her. She told us to find you.
Ellie. Where is she? What'd you do to her? Where is she?
Unitologists have breached the inner concourse. We can't hold them!
Captain, run out of time. Gotta go. She's out there all alone, Isaac, and I can't help her unless you help me.
Okay. Okay!
Here. Let's get moving.
So, oh, Rude Awakening, so we've got back to they all mean something, everything, so let's check in here. Oh, fuck's sake, Isaac, you let this place go. Okay, with the plasma cutter, we've got this machine gun, it looks like.
Playback. Message 33. Caller, Earthrise Apartment.
This message is for the residents of apartment 16. Your rent is past due.
Oh, his rent's past due. Right, what's this? Text log, let's see what it says. Personal Journal, Isaac Clarke. We each lost a part of ourselves during that nightmare on the Titan sprawl. For Ellie, it was her eye. Luckily, we found a replacement we could afford. Even though the colour doesn't quite match, at least she can feel whole again. Me, I lost a part of my soul, and there's not a damn thing I can do to buy that back. I guess ultimately, that's why she left. People want things they can fix. I'm permanently broken. So that is, it's like a twisted story of him.
Okay, I said I'd help you. Now where's Ellie? How long has she been missing?
Just shut up and get over here. I'll explain later.
Right, come on, open up. Oh, right, there's a force on that. Oh, cool. Oh, right. That's how you... I forgot there's a crouch in this now. Yeah, you crouch. You crouch in this game. Anything in here I can open up? No. Okay.
Hey.
And look at Co-op Man here.
Who the hell are you guys?
Well, saying Co-op Man's red, and obviously I'm blue.
Sergeant John Carter.
Last battalion, what do you mean?
Last means last, genius, as in no more left. Looks clear.
No more left.
That's all right. Let's go.
Ah, shit. Right, okay, crouch. Yep, so we're fighting humans. Oh, the plasma cutter. Look at that. Look at your shitty guns compared to my plasma cutter.
Just go. Get in the car.
What the fuck is this? Right, run, Isaac.
Take cover. Go.
Oh, that's right, we've got grenades. Oh, that's right, there's grenades in this game. And yeah, that is the gameplay mechanic now. Oh. Which, it's different. I'm starting to remember now. The guns are shit. This gun's shit. I want it upgraded. Hey, okay, is there anything for Isaac? Yeah, there is. Oh, what's this? Is that something? Nope, I can't open that. Oh, you've got to hold in! Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, yeah, they use the same ammo. I don't... Shit.
Norton, these are unitologists. Why are they trying to kill us?
You. They're trying to kill you.
What?
Just get out of there. Shut your trap.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high.